YouTube. So it looks like we've been called out. But not only have we been called out, a lot of YouTubers have been called out. And this is actually a YouTuber that I reacted to on this channel multiple times. So today we're gonna find out what this guy has to say. And is he really dissing us? Because I know damn well he don't want to smoke with me. All jokes aside, let's get into today's video. But what's going on? It's down here back again with another video. Solo dolo, you already know how I'm coming. Alright, you guys have seen the title and thumbnail. And I came across a video that was talking about a big problem with the people that go to hoods and make vlogs. And I've made a lot of those videos. If you guys are tuned into my main channel at Sapong, this is my second channel. If you guys didn't know, make sure you guys tap into all my other socials. But I've been to a lot of hoods in New York, in London, in LA. We've done our fair share of hood vlogs on that main channel. So I think this might be a direct, indirect diss to us, and I want to find out exactly what this guy is talking about today. Yeah, I want to see if I'm in the wrong, because I don't see a problem with my videos. I feel like they're quite entertaining, but obviously there's YouTubers that do have a problem with our videos. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. Two things actually real quick before I jump into it. Make sure you guys let me know down below if you guys would like me to start streaming, you feel me? I feel like I have a lot to talk about, and if you guys want to hear that, let me know down below what time works for you for streaming and what area you're from, just so I know like what time zone and what time you're saying. I don't want a bunch of random times in the comments, so just let me know what time and what time zone you're from so I can start sparking up these live streams, because I want all you guys to be able to join, you feel me? I don't want to spark it up and someone be sleeping, you get me? So yeah, and also if you guys would like to make some money today, hit that top link in the description for a free $750. All you guys need is an email and some time on your hands to unlock that money in your Cash App, you get me? But apart from that, let's find out what this guy's trying to say about Trapp University. I used to rate this guy. I was reacting to his videos, and now he's shitting on us. So yeah, let's see what he has to say. Let's get to this video. Hey, so what's your problem, Trapp University? I rated you, and now it looks like we got an issue. So let's see what this issue is, fam.
Nowadays, it seems every YouTube channel goes to the hood nowadays. Yeah, it seems. But there's only a few that I actually feel like bring something good, like a message. Tommy G, for instance, his message in any video is to always let the youth know that this is not worth it and this is not how you want to live. But some of the guys on the platform that are going to the hood and asking a group of 15-year-olds what they think about the people that killed their homie is just insane. Now, as a disclaimer, I will say that I've noticed some of the guys going to record these interviews are only like 19 years old. But even when I was 19, I'm not.
I was low-key definitely started YouTube when I was like 18. I think maybe when I was like, I think I started YouTube when I was like 18, so I was probably in the hood at 19. I can't lie to you.
I DM no kids asking them to link up for an interview, and then when I get there, I just ask them about their dead friends, how many blocks they hood stretch, and if they have a message for the camera. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. I've seen some videos that people have said some outlandish shit like, "Who's your favorite up to smoke on?" Like, nigga, come on, bro. Like, nigga, what kind of question? Who's your favorite up to smoke? Like, bro, shut the fuck up. But I'll be real. My type of videos is I more like just make jokes. I don't really do like that's serious, bro. I can't lie to you. How are you gonna ask what their favorite up to smoke on? Then you go to a next hood. What if they beef them? Now you're involved. You get me?
Bro, you don't have no damn message. It's just like little RT interviews. I barely even know who this kid is, and I ain't gonna lie, this shit don't make sense. Music, but why would you ever interview a 10-year-old? He's been on multiple platforms, including No Jumper. Bro, not even reading that.
Bro, this thing go tell you how to do the alphabet and tell you primary colors, bro, and talk to you about Roblox and Minecraft. I swear to you, what is a 10-year-old gonna be able to teach me or you, bro? Because I bet you're not watching my videos at 10 years old.
Grade level, because he hasn't reached 9th grade yet. This is child neglect, and whoever invited this kid into a studio needs to be watched by the police.
Oh, anyway, God, did he?
Let's talk about what these guys being interviewed think they're getting out of it. I remember when a channel in Chicago interviewed this hood in West Inglewood, and he got 1 million views.
In West Inglewood? Oh, wait. Oh, for a minute, Inglewood,
Yeah,
LA.
Once those guys realized that YouTube pays money for views, they got mad and threatened the interviewer for making all the money and not giving them any.
Nigga, what the fuck? Why'd you be?
Most people on Earth have no idea how YouTube works in terms of.
Hey, I can't lie to you. When money gets involved, them hood niggas was probably like, "Aye, you just extorted the shit out of us. Give us half that. We need more. We need all that bread." I can't lie to you. 1 million views.
On the channel.
1 million views. I know how much money that makes. I can't lie to you. A hood nigga, they don't like that in their pocket.
A lot of people don't even think it's possible for them to generate revenue this way, but it's not as complicated as it seems. So we have guys in the hood that'll get interviewed for free, just like the guys that go on No Jumper, for free. Because why? Because they think an interview equals clout, and they think clout equals money. Bro, there are AI channels that don't even talk. They just let ChatGPT write a whole script for them, then let an AI voice do the narrating and get millions of views. They don't get any clout for that. They just get paid. It's like back in the day when people would record something crazy for WorldStar hoping they would get 1 million views, but the only person that would profit was whoever was behind WorldStar. Many people have
facts. Whoever owned WorldStar was making peas, bro.
Just because they got a lot of views, but didn't make any money to not always be in the exact spot they were recorded in. For instance, if I come to your hood and ask you a bunch of questions, clearly trying to get you to mention your ops, and you do end up mentioning them and saying something disrespectful, even if I gave you $500 for the interview, you still will be on the same block when the guys you disrespected come to find you. Now, back in the day, they used to do this. They used to have to put it on a DVD and sell it, and I remember being in 4th grade when some of the older kids...
There's no way they was making hood vlogs before YouTube, bro. They was making hood vlogs on DVDs, bro. Nigga, what the fuck?
From my hood would watch these hood DVDs. And it was the first time I'd ever seen anything like this. And coming into the 2010s, Zach TV was the first to do it in the form that we see today. And although I never met Zach, he seemed like an upstanding guy. He was just interviewing these guys that were trending. And back then, the gang members in Chicago were way more of a hot topic than they are today. And he managed to do interviews from
that's probably when Chief Keef and all them.
Chicago all the way to New York. But after a while, this started to get dangerous. Why? Well, Zach did keep it respectful at all times, and he let every person tell their own story. But again, he was interviewing gang members, and most of them were teenagers. What do teenage boys do all over the country? Try to look tough. Doesn't matter if you in the suburbs, live around a farm, or in the hood. I've seen it all. And it's just that when you in the streets, trying not to look soft involves you dismissing and disrespecting other teenagers that will crash out and come find you. So when Zach was going from hood to hood doing interviews, he run into one group of guys to say the last group of guys he interviewed were lying. Then the next group he interviewed will say that the last group of
guys... see, that's when shit gets messy. I always tell people, bro, from the jump, I can't lie to you. I fuck with you, man, but I am not involved. I don't want to take no side. And if I go and make a video with a next man that you don't like, I promise you it's not personal, because I've got into issues, bro. Bro, your favorite rapper, bro. Bro, one of your favorite rappers, bro, come to me and press me because I made videos with somebody else, and I can't lie to you, bro. That shit, like, hurt me, bro, because it was like, bro, I genuinely fuck with you. And I feel like we reciprocated each other's vibes, and now you're not rating me because... I hung out with somebody that you're not cool with. But to be honest, bro, they probably thought the same thing that you're thinking. When I've made the video with you, they're probably thinking, why is he linked up with so-and-so? Do you get what I'm saying?
One group of guys to say the last group of guys he interviewed were lying. Then the next group he interviewed will say that the last group of guys he interviewed was disrespectful. Then it turned to these gang members looking at Zach sideways and wondering why he would interview them and the guys that are trying to kill them. Of course, this is just unbiased journalism.
That's just
when a
part
war
of the
reporter
game.
goes into the field, they sometimes interview both sides. But unfortunately, just like journalists get killed, so does Zach. And just to give my opinion on this,
What? Nigga, Zach died?
Journalism, when a war reporter goes into the field,
Oh, hell no, nigga. Oh, no, bro, rest in peace to Zach, yeah? But I've had my fair share of hood vlogs. I'm not on it no more, bro.
Sometimes interview both sides. But unfortunately, just like journalists get killed, so does Zach. And just to give my opinion on this, what DJ Academics does now is worse than what he did 10 years ago, in my opinion. After he heard Loose Cannon say that he kidnapped Meek Mill, Act told Loose that he was capping. But this was obviously just so Loose would explain himself. DJ Academics didn't think this story was a lie. He just knows how to make an idiot explain himself.
Right.
And it's the same with Lil Durk's interview. Act went from just repeating the things these guys say on the internet while adding a little sauce like calling them Baphomet, Wolverine, and the Grim Reaper, to now he's actually using tactics to make people admit to crimes, which, of course, as an adult...
Wait, Academics the back door, yo, chill.
You should not be able to get tricked like this. Some guys actually want to snitch on themselves, but you can't just take advantage of a person making dumb decisions to the point where you actively helping them dig a hole. Like, I'm pretty sure, let me know if I'm capping, but Lil Durk's interview with DJ Academics is actually being used against him in federal court. But anyway, there's multiple ways to do it.
AKC, bro, I can't even lie to you, bro. I'd make videos like Academics, but bro, it's just too much on your name. That's why I like to do the fun thing instead of like the information. Because once you start digging, bro, niggas gonna start. The amount of people have called AK a snitch, bro. And I'll be so raw. I do not want that on my name, bro. I'd rather just chill with the guy, have some funny joke time moments, and everyone enjoy themselves, have some fun. You get me? I don't want it to be too serious, bro.
It's actually being used against him in federal court. But anyway,
bro, Academics pulls up like documents that have never been seen before. I know for a lot of people go to Academics for the information, bro. He be leaking it.
There's multiple ways to do this, right? You can go to the hood.
Yo. I'm recording. I'm recording.
In federal court. But anyway, there's multiple ways to do this, right? You can go to the hood and ask guys how they grew up, give them some promotion, and ask them about their future plans, maybe. But when you go and just spread gossip and ask provocative questions, you know what type of response you're going to get from these guys.
That's why I
the
feel
dudes
like
in the street bring enough heat to themselves. I'm not about to go to your hood and put the camera on you when I know you're about to taunt some guys that's going to come through shooting. Like, man, I already don't want to be standing out.
Now, I can't lie, I've let some people say some crazy stuff on my camera, but there's also a lot of stuff that I've cut out of the video. Because these guys will take the camera and they'll say anything, bro. They don't care. They want you to stir the beef, but it's not even these guys that's gonna look at you weird. It's the next ones. You see what I'm saying? The next ones say, oh yeah, they were lying, or they're chatting shit, or why'd you give them any attention? Do you see what I'm saying? It's the next people that are gonna fall affected by it. So I feel like for the YouTuber or the vlogger, it's your responsibility to put what you think is, like, how can I say it? You put the content out there will keep you neutral ground and not taking sides and sides and sides. Because if they're talking about smoking on this person, bro, bleep it out. You get me? Do something to show that you're not involved.
Here with you, because every dude in the hood gonna tell you good standing with them as if they have control over a stolen car for their arch that will come through and lay us all down. I learned at 15 that you gotta watch what you do and say on camera, especially in the city. And this is nothing new. People were getting killed over being arrogant on camera before Facebook even had an app, when you had to log in on the PC. And definitely after, it was still happening. The first guy I ever saw get caught and stood over on a live stream was like a decade ago. When some gang members told him not to come up to this one store, he came right up to the store, started his live, and was talking crazy, and seconds later, he was dead. These guys contribute enough to their own demise. I'm not gonna come and record you in front of your grandma's house and let you talk crazy. Once again, most of the guys that are being interviewed are teenagers. If I see a group of 16-year-old little boys deep on the block, I'm not saying nothing to y'all. Y'all the ones doing all the dirt. And if I do say something, I'm gonna tell you some real game. Like how when you go to jail, all your homies out here gonna move on and forget about you. They'll say free you when the camera's rolling, but won't put $1 on your books. And also, like
I thought that nigga was gonna make it. Sorry, I got distracted.
And if I do say something, I'm gonna tell you some real game. Like how when you go to jail, all your homies out here gonna move on and forget about you. They'll say free you when the camera's rolling, but won't put $1 on your books. And also, like I always say, they gonna be sleeping with your girl. If you're not out here telling these kids the truth, then you don't need to be out here. The kids in the street are the ones that's misled. Any grown gang members, ain't no point in talking to them at all. Everybody gotta grow up one day. There's guys that used to be in the streets that grew up and own businesses now. They raise their family and give back. But you can't get rich in the streets. You can't be successful in the streets. You out here baiting these kids to answer crazy questions, knowing that you the only one that's gonna eat from it at the end of the day.
I can't lie to you, that part's low-key not, that shit's not okay. Just using them for the content. But I feel like, bro, a lot of the rappers, like, yeah, I will go to their hood and I'll make the video. This sounds like I'm just defending myself right now. This is bad. But I'll go, bro, I was making TikToks with them. We was promoting their music. Their music is what's paying them. Do you get what I'm saying? So I feel like it was a mutual beneficial thing. Then I started doing the vlogs. I used to go to people's hood and make TikToks and not even vlog, bro. And then I was like, bro, I'm here. And you guys want me to chill, you guys wanna make all these videos and this, I might as well just vlog the experience and go and do the TikToks with you guys to promote your music. Cause originally, bro, I was making TikToks, I wasn't even getting paid. I wasn't even getting paid for the drill TikToks. But I was making them and it was promoting the rappers' music and the rappers were getting paid. So at the end of the day, everyone was eating on my side of the book, but I do get where this guy is coming from. So I don't think it was a direct diss, but it kind of was an indirect diss, because I feel like some people with the hood vlogs, they do right by it, and I believe that I'm one of them.
Stay family and give back. But you can't get rich in the streets. You can't be successful in the streets. You out here baiting these kids to answer crazy questions, knowing that you the only one that's gonna eat from it at the end of the day. Because when you leave their block or when they leave your studio, you going home and profiting, and they gonna go right back to mom's house, hoping nobody pops out the bushes before they can get to the door. The stuff in the streets will be going on whether the internet existed or not. But it just looks crazy, in my opinion, whenever you pull up to a group of kids and essentially try to get them to diss other hoods, as if these guys ain't the ones doing all the shooting. But that's just me, man. Let me know what you guys think.
I do respect my man's opinion, innit? I respect my man's opinion at the end of the day. What I will say though is I don't think my videos, you get me, incite that type of violence, but you know, my style of content or whatever. Because I can't lie, most of my YouTube videos had something to do with some sort of drill stuff, some rappers, some hood, like that genre of whatever you want to call it. That I don't know, bro. That's just what I was surrounded by. So it's like of course that's what I'm gonna gravitate towards, and I start making my content about it, and that's where it led me, you get me? So you guys let me know down below if you think I'm in the wrong, or do you think he's just chatting a bunch of shit. But apart from that, I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know down below if you didn't enjoy it, and leave some recommendations for me to react to apart from that daily videos on this channel, you feel me? Hit that link in the top of the description for a free $750 today in your Cash App. And make sure you guys let me know down below if you guys would like me to stream. If so, let me know where you're from and what time. And apart from that, I'll catch you guys.
Oh my god, this pussy's mine. Bella stay back on my phone, and Stacy won't leave me alone. Emily mad, I can tell by her tone, and Leah just come back home for the bone. Emma hit me for some bit, and Ava still think that I'm rich. Alexa, Kayla, Mia, Anna, yo, they all got kicked out of crib.